Hey, it's Soleil, and this is episode 142 of the Orange Pill Investor. And today I don't want to talk about Jack except rolling. Friday is roll day, so we're going to close all of last week's contracts and open up new ones. And we will see how many new contracts we can open up based on how much premium collected. So let me just start right at the top. I got 3,000 shares of HUT. I got, let's see, the price is down to $8.75. That's fine. So let's just close out these 20 $10 calls for $1 a piece. Man, it's going to cost me $20 in fees. That's brutal. Makes me want to stop trading HUT in this account. All right, let's sell. Excuse me. Let's buy back the 10 9.5 as well. Now I could just let these expire, but I want to be able to. I don't want to have to do this on Monday. All right, I'm gonna. Why do I sell? Oh yeah, that's right. I sold a put for next week. So, one of the accounts that won the 100 shares decided to sell a put, and so I went ahead and just sold a put in solidarity for that one. So that one's good to go for next week. Now these Mara puts, this is cool. So this is going to be phase 2 of the wheel. So I'm actually going to do nothing with these Mara puts. Sold them for 93. I could close them for like a 5-cent profit and then sell the 1950 Maras this week. But instead of doing that, I'm just going to go ahead and let these contracts expire. I will be assigned, and then on Monday, I'll own 2,000 shares of Mara. So that'll be fun. And then I can start the second half of the wheel on these. So Monday morning, log in and sell, depending on what Mara's price is, maybe sell the $20, no, not the 20, like the 2050 or the 21 strike. All right, cool. And that's only cool because I get to show it on the video. But, I mean, anytime you're long something, you want it to go up. So, but I just don't care. So right now, my cost basis is going to be 1950. So I'm still, basically breaking even on this. All right, MicroStrategy sold the 1830 and the 1880. So let's close the 1880 first. Shouldn't take much to close this. I don't know. Yeah, $10. I probably could have got it for cheaper than that. All right, let's close this one. See what the market makers want to do with this 10. Okay. So I might have been able to get that for 5. Who knows? And let's close. See, I got Riot for next week already. I rolled that one with my son earlier. Got 400 shares of Tesla and these 2 leaps that I have poor man's covered calls constructed with. So that lets me set 4 cover calls here and 2 poor man's covered calls against these. So let's just close these for cheap. Let's try. Well, if the bid-ask spread is 3, I'm going to have to go 4. Let's get these filled. Let's go. Oh, I guess the $10 I paid earlier was just the dollar to, for to pay off the person who's buying it. So that makes sense. Or selling it. All right, so got rid of all of my covered calls, right? Still got this put. Still got these puts. Gonna let expire. MicroStrategy. So I still got my my leaps here, and I've got these two leaps here that I could sell covered calls against. These leaps are way out of the money, so cannot sell covered calls against these. This is just speculative. All right, so I'm actually gonna sell 20 of these for next week, because I will get the, actually, no, I should sell all 30 at once. I think I'll get the discount. So let me go to, yeah, right here. Sell these for 8. Yeah, I hate paying fees on this one, though. I think I'm going to go a little greedy on these. And I'm going to sell the 9.5s. Try to get 16. No fill at 16, huh? What's my cost basis for these things? $9. Okay, that's fine. I'm selling above my cost basis, which even if I wasn't, would not be the end of the world. So let's just try to get filled. Okay. Partial fill. How many did I get? Okay, now they all filled. Oh, I forgot to check and see if I only got charged $10 for that. All right. Those are locked in. Mara not touching it. Let's do MicroStrategy for next week. Want to bake 20% in here. That's $300. So if I go to the 1800 like last week, I can pick up almost 1%. So let me just go ahead and go right here, the 1790. Nope. 1780. 1485. One more strike maybe. All right. Well, let's try to go to 1780, and let me just try to get 1515. See if this goes through. Nope, they don't like it. They don't like it. All right, I'm going to cancel that one. Where was I? 1800? 1770? Nope. 1760. Okay. That's a wide bid-ask spread here. So I may have to walk this down. I want to squeeze every dollar I can out of this, so I'm only walking this down like 10 cents a pop. This may take a bunch of attempts. Okay, got the fill at 1650. All right, so got a little over 1% on that bad boy. Let's do Yeah, let's try that again. So I know I can get filled at what? 1650? There we go. 1660. That'll work. All right, so MicroStrategy is done. May come back. So I got paid about $3,000 on that. May come back and buy some shares or some leads, but probably not. Only have about 65 in buying power. So let's see. Tesla. So the way that I eyeball this, these two poor man's covered calls, I'm going to try to collect 1% of this premium, so it's about $50. So I'm going to go up here to the 192. Set up these two poor man's covered calls. $100 each for those, and then I'm going to sell the 4 straight up covered calls, and I can be as aggressive as I want on these because there's no unlimited risk on these. But if I try to collect 1%, I can get that at kind of like halfway in between 182 and 185. So let's do 2 of each. Let's do 2 here, basically like I did last time. Try to get filled at the mid price. Nice. And then I'll do 2 at the 185. Let's try to get filled at the, no, let's go down to 150. At least, might have to go to 149. Price like fluctuating around. I got to 148. Am I chasing here? Looks like it. The price is dropping on me. Okay. Am I going to have to go to 146 just to get this filled? Thank you. Trying to make a video here. Let's get this over with. All right. So collected 30 times 15, so 150 times 3, $450 here. Collected like $3,000 here, so it's 3450. Collected 3650, 3850, another 300 here, 4150, and another $100 here, so like $4,000. Picked up about 4,000 this week. So it's not going to really be enough to buy another one of these leaps. And my buying power, because this is on margin, dropped from like 80 to 65. So I don't think I should buy a whole terribly lot. But if I make this a nice round number and bring this up to 4,000, if I buy another 1,000 shares of HUT, what would that cost me? $5,000. Actually, no, that's more than I got paid. So I'm not going to do that. I think I'm going to stand pat. I'm a little bit, being levered up is taking a chance. So I'm actually not going to purchase anything else this week on this account. I'm just going to pad this for safety. All right, let's do the IRA. I got like $7 in buying power here. The IRA is basically a cash account. So let's How many of these do I have? Can I close these? Is it just one? Yep. All right, so that cost me $1. No biggie. And so that I don't have to, let's see, I can buy this back for almost nothing as well. Do I have enough? Try to buy it back for $2. See if that actually goes through. Really? $3? I've got 4. Oh, this is gonna be funny. Let me try to buy this back for the very last dollar that I have. Is it gonna work? Oh no, I actually have 1 more, 2 more. Last chance. Okay, filled. Thank you. It took me down to 94 cents. That's hilarious. All right, so MicroStrategy. This is another poor man's covered call, and it's funny because this was way up. I'm just about broken even on the poor man's covered call, but all of the profits that I've made selling covered calls against it, it's all profit. So okay, what's it worth? It's worth 67,000. So 1% of that's going to be about 6. So I'm going to be looking for like $6. And that's way the heck up here at 1900. So I think I can just go. I can grab the 1800 strikes, actually. Or should I be a little more conservative and do 1850? Oh. What? Why is this giving me a problem here? Okay, I might have had an order loaded up. I don't know what the heck is going on with it. Okay, so this is going to net me about 2% with 20% call away value. So let's give this a shot. Try to play 1265. Sure, I'm going to have to lock this down. And let's go 1250. And let's sell for 1235. And 1225. 1215. 12 even. There we go. All right. So now we're cooking with gas. Not quite. So I could sell my almost 200 shares of HUT and get like $160. That still would not be enough to get another share of MicroStrategy. So, how many shares can I get with 1,200? Should be 150-ish. Nope, that's $100 too much. So 45. No, 40. 38. Let's do 36. There we go. Thought I bought those at the bid. Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm buying, not selling. There we go. All right, 13 bucks in buying power, but now I've got 300 shares of HUT. So now I can sell 3 covered calls. And what's my cost basis? Not including what I've sold against, $9. So I can go anywhere over 9 and be good to go. So I'm going to leave about 80 cents, almost 10% callaway value here. But that gives me another 50. So now we got another 40 bucks. So I can buy a few more shares of HUT. What? 5 times 9 is 45. 6 times 9. What? 654. 6 times 9 is 54. So 5. I can get 5 shares. Boom. All right. I could have gotten 6. I'll learn multiplication next week. All right, so IRA is done. I actually forgot to do it last week. Adding all of these other, tickers is just really making this take longer. And if you start making mistakes, then probably just take some off the table. I know diversification, everybody talks about diversification, but if you're trying to trade too much, then it's causing you to make mistakes. That's not good. All right, so actually, I changed my mind here. I do want to pick up something. I think I want to go ahead and pick up another one of these Tesla leaps, since Tesla, I think, is cheap. And so made about $4,000 worth of premium. So I'm just going to buy one. I'll spend one of that $4,000 to buy another one of these bad boys. I only want to pay, let's say I only want to pay $11.05 though. Oh, it's trying to purchase it on my IRA. No, I'm going to purchase it here. Thank you. All right, good to go. So kind of dollar cost averaging that down a little bit. And the reason for this is at some point some news is going to come down. So it's either going to be full self-driving approved or something, they'll reveal which one of the car manufacturers is in talks to license FSD from them. And, well, hopefully there's not some bad news like Musk not getting his pay package and then he decides to fucking quit. That would probably do a number on the price. But over the next 6 months, 12 months, 2 years, 5 years, there's going to be some news, and Tesla's going to go bazoomy, and it's going to go, beyond my strikes. All these strikes where I have limited upside, I'm not going to be able to capitalize on that. But I will be able to capitalize on these leaps. I would have liked to have bought another MicroStrategy leaps, but considering these are $10,000 a pop, I do not want to do that at this time. These are basically here for protection against these 2 covered calls in case MicroStrategy rips the $2,000 or $2,500 or something by next week. All right, that's all the trades on the main account for the 5K account, small account challenge. I think I already rolled this HUT. Yep, I rolled the HUT 10 call because one of the winners was selling the 10 for next week. So I did that with them. All right, so let's close this for $1. If it fills, might have to go to 2. That'll be annoying. All right. I got 223s. These better fill for $1. Thank you. All right, so what's Robinhood saying my cost basis is? Ah, shit. My meeting's starting. All right, gonna have to make this quick. And let's do 10% call away value. Next week is gonna be like 21.50. So 3 of these. I'm just gonna go to the bid. Wait, did I put in? I think I put in $4 instead of $0.4. There we go. Much better. All right, Riot. Close this for $1. Y'all options. Riot is 970. So if I want to add $1 to this and sell for 1070, that means I got to pick 1050 or 10 or 11. So I can sell the $11 strike for 12. That's a little over 1% for next week. Thank you. And everything else expires on 6/7. So I got Mara covered, resells. I got one Riot covered. I got Hut covered. And so I made what? 820, 123, $130. So let's buy one Tesla call. Let's let that marinate. And let's buy like, was it $75 worth of MicroStrategy. Using that as my store of value in this account. Let's see if Tesla, no, did not sell. All right, so let me put another, just smash the ask. All right, done. Dollar cost, oh, that was already 55. So I basically just paid what I normally pay for this one. So that works. All right, that's all the trades for today. And have a good one. Be good, Joe.